Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Mario Maker Mornings. I am your host, Patrick Klepek. Let's get this coffee over here. Turn off. I didn't turn off the hype train. Son of a. Hold on. Let's just go. Just don't do it. Don't do it. Please don't do it. I'm just telling Twitch now. Don't do it. If I just speak it into the void, I'm going to settings. I don't even know. Twitch now. Don't do it. If I just speak it. Stop it. Hype. Twitch. Prime. Post subscriptions, channel, and videos. Oh, turn off hype train. Hype train guide. Come on, load up customer service. How to participate? No. To disable or enable hype train, you go to your partner affiliate settings. Creator dashboard. Hype train. Turn off hype train. Thank you. It's gone. Get that subscriber psychology out of here. No more hype train. You're good. Maybe that means the hype train will still happen for this stream though, but I don't know. I turned it off. We hype free in here. That's not true. That's not true at all. We extremely hype. See, Ends of Innovation has got a PA announcement. The Mario Maker Morning hype train has been canceled. If you wish to get hype, please board the hype train replacement bus at the rear of the station. Oops. Let's see. I don't have an agenda this morning. Hot courses. We can see what people have been making. Let's go look at what? Refreshing special. Bubble meter? Kuno? The name Kuno means something very different to me because of Disco Elysium. Oh yeah, the Mario Maker Awesome Games Done Quick levels. That's not a bad idea. Ah! Uh-oh. Rob out here sending me Discord messages. Trying to tell me, you know what? The people don't deserve to see those Yoko Taro questions till next Monday. So you gotta, you know, you don't see them till Monday. Know who delayed them. Rob Zachney. Ah. The sound effects in here are terrific. Ah! This is fantastic. Wait, what? That was extremely clever. Little troll smile at the end. I do like it. I like it a lot. Kuno from Disco Elysium actually got into making Mario Maker levels. Got off the street. Stopped selling drugs. Alright, looks like BedSource is a list of the awesome games done quick stages. Where do we end up in the Ninja speedruns? Do we stay in what percentile? Silver star. Well, could have done a little bit better. So let's say all Goombrats do quarrel by Bolfin 2K1. DOJ, D0J. We don't respect the DOJ here. 9QF. Long time viewer, first time low creator. My contribution to awesome games done quick 2020. All Goombats do quarrel. Woo! Okay. Yeah, the question is, am I even capable of beating most of these levels? Unclear. But we'll give some of them a shot. Wow, look, people showing me some respect, saying they're doable, saying I'm a pro gamer. Thank you. No, that's not. Wins Grand Prix. Depends on whether you like shell jumps. What do you mean by like? Ooh. Ooh. All right. Progress. I think I gotta wait for that to move to the right. No, it wasn't. Okay. What? Oh, then you're supposed to hit that with your head. Thank you, CG Saw, for subbing. Reiner stats. Oh no, did I miss the hype train? The hype train crashed out of the station. Maybe this is gonna be like an unbreakable situation. Oh, then you have to let it... What? Oh. Okay, it gets stuck there. Friendly truffle, an unbreakable situation. The hype train gets weirdly racist halfway through. Glass, what a bad movie. Waited 20 years to for a puddle? Sassy Koala, 1, good name. 2, what's the weather like near you? It's okay. I think we're supposed to get some crummy winter weather this weekend. It's okay right now. Wait, what? And then I have to jump on that ice? Thank you for Jalavarius1217 for subbing. I don't like how that level is what that level is asking me to do at the end. So you're pausing, then you're jumping, then you're getting on the cannon, you're jumping over. You're waiting for the ice to fall, and then you're using the ice as a platform to get into the pipe. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm not suggesting it's the end of the level, but some people said there are checkpoints, so it does seem like that would maybe be a natural part for a checkpoint. If it's not, then boy. Hitboxes! Ah! Making some progress, though. We're getting to that section of the level a little more often. No, 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 no. I like the Goombas with a crown. They're just a fun sprite. Is that a crown? Maybe like a pirate hat? Wow, a lot of surprising amount of controversy over what the Goombas might be wearing on their head. Did not expect that to be the discourse of the day. Bernie, Warren, no. What are those Goombas wearing on that hat? CG Song, maybe it's just a cool hairstyle. I think that is possible. The Goombas need to realize their true power. By wearing this hat, they're heirs to an enormous amount of power in the Mushroom Kingdom, and they just need to recognize their true authority. Rise up, Goombas. Like the gamers. Mess that up. A lot of discussion on little cowboy hats. I will say I'm a little sad. Earlier this week, Nintendo turned me down about a request. Did that really touch that spike? I wanted to interview the level designers who work on the Ninja speedruns because I think they are so fascinating from a design perspective. They are so unlike anything else Nintendo produces in the Mario canon. They said, we'll get back to you. And then a day later, they got back to me and said, what about no? And I was like, well, cool. Thanks, I guess. See, like, I don't... I mean, it's also possible that, like, even if that interview request went through, they'd be like, cool, you can talk to the producer of Mario Maker 2, which is not actually what I would want to do. Like, I want to talk to the level designer. Oh my gosh! RoboWitch, okay, I'm gonna make a straw poll to figure out the hat issue, please. If we settle nothing else this morning, we need to come left, right, center. We need to come to a consensus on what those Goombas are wearing. That shouldn't be a hit. That should not be a hit. V.E. Kruger, thank you. Buddy! I don't even know. Oh! All right. Bed sores. That's a tight frame window, my friend. I agree. But at least that gives me a path to work with. So that jump can work. I just need to be jumping a little bit sooner to avoid the spike hitbox. Ah, thank you. Sine Wave Surf College Fund. 529s. Roth IRAs, multiple options depending on your preference, or if you get tax credits in your individual state. Oh! Come on! How can you do it any faster than that? Coffee and tacos. Morning, Patrick and Chad. Good morning, coffee and tacos. You know what are really good? Breakfast tacos. Not a thing you see everywhere. Not the most common of breakfast meals. But deeply underrated. And you know what? And I know a lot of people don't like Chipotle. I have to get used to Chipotle because I'm back in the suburbs of the Midwest, and sometimes it's the most convenient when you want something in that direction. But why doesn't Chipotle have breakfast food? Why doesn't Chipotle have breakfast tacos? And no, I'm not going to Taco Bell. It's not happening. Got it! Woo! Dinner. Banana. Sports. It did hit a checkpoint. You can't see it, but it's there. Oh, wow. Ooh, almost had it. So there are some people out here who think these Goombas have hair on them? Who are you? Filling time? All tacos are breakfast tacos? Not true. You need an egg in there. How did I walk to the left? Do. Oh no, this is a nightmare that I will never wake up from. I mean, that first screen is fine. We're gonna get that down. You know, gotta jump. Jumping is critical to the... Okay. Whew. That's progress. That's forward. Forward march. Do you need both keys? Okay, does that work? Can you collect both keys? You can't hold two keys at once, can you? No, you can't have multiple keys. Ooh, wow. All right, okay. So jump onto that. Ah. Region Vega says you can hold multiple. This level only has one key door, so it discards the extra one. Goodbye. Bye. I'll see if I can get my wife to stop by the P.O. box today. Haven't been there in a while. Ooh, Cookie Crisp. Mike Pixel. What a beast. Ugh, don't like it. My favorite type of progress in a level is when so it's sort of like the first time you fight a boss in Dark Souls and you get like within 3 hits and then you die and then you spend 2 hours trying to get anywhere close to what you did before, where your like guttural instinct is so much more reliable than trying to do repeatable things. Oh! A lot of people talking about having a good bad experience with O&S as a kind of fight that you did well on in the first try and then spent a long time getting back to. O&S is probably far and away my like wildest experience playing the Dark Souls games, because I streamed the majority of me playing that game, and I went into the O&S, like died right away, and then my first real fight against them took them out. So in my headcanon, I one-shotted them. I know that's not like technically true, but really like the first actual time I fought them, I took them out, and gotta say, people were low-key mad, because understandably, if you'd spent hours on that fight and then just watched someone dispatch it. Ugh. That's probably like my favorite like boss fight in Dark Souls, because I did it once. I don't know, I'd have to think about what my favorite fights were. Ah, that takes everything out. Okay. Ooh, recovery. Yikes. Huh. So I probably need to jump on that, and then I'm not quite sure how the mechanics will play out below. Ah, bum 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 bum. Boom 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 boom. Ah. Like in it, like in a lot of ways, when I think of my favorite Dark Souls bosses, like I know like Cleric Beast isn't the most original answer, but like when I think of Bloodborne, like I think of Cleric Beast, I think of that music, I think of how I felt the first time that Bloodborne's combat clicked for me. Friendly Travel Orphan of Kos is the longest I've been stuck on one boss. Yeah, I straight up tapped out on that one. So I had played the Bloodborne expansion. I reviewed it for Kotaku, which meant that I reviewed Bloodborne for Kotaku, which meant I'd beaten Bloodborne, and then so I had to play the expansion on New Game Plus, and I was able to get through the majority of the expansion, and then Orphan just proved to be like too much for me, and so I ended up summoning for that, which was kind of a bummer to make it through the vast majority of the game just fine. Ah. I think you need to jump like almost right away. And if I could summon someone to help me with the final boss of Sekiro, I would. I'm just sitting at that final fight. I'm never gonna see the end of that game. Kind of a bummer. So I guess maybe they're not gonna do Sekiro DLC. I feel like if that was gonna happen, that would have been announced already. I'm a little surprised, but maybe the success of that game surprised Activision. Oh, it's not a question of whether I could beat the final boss. I have chosen not to beat the final boss. Obviously, if I've beaten everything in that game up to that point, you have basically everything you need. Ooh, so maybe you just need to jump straight. Oh, you're not bouncing off that shell. You're pushing forward. Bum 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 bum. Muzu, man, I really don't think there's a chance that Breath of the Wild 2 is this year. I think Nintendo is going to tell us for a long time, and then it's just not going to happen. We're going to get to September. We're going to get to October of this year, and then they're going to announce, oh, for quality reasons, we've decided to delay the game into February 2021. Right, so you push that, you bounce. All right. Okay. All right. Moving. We're getting some progress here. Putting together the motions. Observance. Mario sound effects are so good, I just want white noise of random Mario levels being run. Yeah, my guess is that Bayonetta 3 ends up becoming like the big game for this year for Nintendo. Animal Crossing, Bayonetta 3, Fire Emblem DLC, bunch of ports, right? Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they've been surprisingly working on another like Link's Awakening style thing. I would see Mario 3D World getting ported. I could see Mario Odyssey 2 getting announced, even if it doesn't come till next year. They're still gonna have a packed year. Pokemon DLC. And then, you know, let them take their time finishing up Breath of the Wild. Ah. Oh, boom, 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 boom. I've not been paying attention to the time. Also, isn't Golf Story 2 or Golf World or whatever that's called? Sports Story. That this year? Bread Gravy, I'm so tempted to get Tokyo Mirage Sessions, but my backlog. Yeah, Austin was trying to convince me to play Tokyo Mirage Sessions, and that's not gonna happen. I'm at the very end of Disco Elysium. And then I'm gonna replay Kentucky Route Zero before we get the final episode. Well, that won't take that long. Oh! Oh! Bum, 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 bum. That's gonna be some gnarly timing to get into that pipe, though. Yeah, I knew that wasn't gonna happen. Friendly Truffle, planning on seeing Underwater, which is a new horror movie out. Came out last weekend with Kristen Stewart. Seems like underwater monsters. No, really wanted to, but you know, gotta be careful with doling out the asks on the family to watch a child, and so I don't know what the next big movie that will go. We've been really, like, haven't had much of a desire to go to the movie theater because, with Vice being unionized, that means I'm part of the Writers Guild, which means I get movie screeners. So, like, all the movies I want to see are just sitting in a stack of 480p DVDs. Just not ideal, but relative to, yes! Oh, no. Dr. Karate 98. Are they really DVDs? Yes, they are DVDs. Some places will send you digital screeners so that you can watch them in HD. Like Warner Brothers and Sony have an app that'll pull down high quality videos. But pretty much everything else comes in a DVD. Weirdly, I haven't got Rise of Skywalker as a screener, like a digital one. There's like a code sitting in my in my email. Brr. Iron Spy. Hey, I made it back. Oh, this level. How am I? What? So you kind of just need to feather that jump and hit it. Because if you jump too high, then you have no time for the second jump. Maybe we're just not jumping fast enough? Oh, I thought I was not jumping fast enough. So that's actually a better scenario. Oh! Cool. James, sorry, they had to do these in 8 minutes. Each level, you got 8 minutes for each level? Was it just who got the furthest, or were they actually... I mean, I guess I wouldn't be shocked if they were finishing these stages. None of that would shock me. They completed them mostly. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, to be fair, like, a lot of these, these tricks are, like, far more common for the levels that, you know, people like Grand Pooh Bear and others are playing than I am. Come on. Oh! Ahoo! 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 Very spooky cheers from the ghost. Oh! Boop, 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 boop. I like how Bedsore's earlier pace of the levels, like, oh, here's 8 levels you could play. He continues to work on the first one. Ow! Why did I not hit that jump? I feel like I have to finish this stage now, right? I don't know about today. I feel like this level's in the doable category. Ah! Oh! Oh! How far am I from the is this one? Is this the end? Is it 3 checkpoints and then it's the goal? Part of my annoyance here is that, like, I'm gonna want to do Ring Fit tonight or tomorrow. And you cannot play Ring Fit on a Switch Lite. And you can't save state multiple games. James, sorry, that's gonna be a great feature of the new console's multiple suspended games. Yeah, 100%. There aren't like a ton of scenarios where I think that's useful, but there are just enough that I'm going to be happy. Or maybe it'll be the kind of thing where you didn't realize how useful it was until you have it. Okay. Come on. I'm sorry, Iron Spy. I'm ruining your prediction. What? I panicked. Why didn't I jump? Because I was trying to study the room. I panicked. Spicy Mustard, Frozen 3, starring Patrick Klepek. That's pretty good. Part of the like trick of this like last section is kind of the stutter step they do where you are they're dropping that thing in some stranger spots. That is a hard angle. I also probably should... I need to look at that little section again. I could probably pause, because the turtle gets stuck there, right? It gets stuck in the saw. So you can give yourself a little bit of breathing room and oh, all right. You're jumping onto that, then jumping onto that, then jumping onto that. Okay. Whoa, woo. I wonder if you can make it over there without hitting that one. Like, I wonder, do you have to get, jump onto the donut? Ah! Alright, pause, 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 pause. Yes, I am a super expert! Look upon ye player and fear me! Woo! Did it in 8 minutes. On to the next one. Whew. Whew. This dad has still got it. Look at these fingers. Boom! Iron Spy, I feel I helped your channel find your inner esports with the countdowns. Glad to help. Thank you. You hank you. Iron Spy, you hank you. Oh, boy. I just went for it, you know? Thank you, Rebigulator, for subbing. That is going to do it for Mario Maker Mornings. What a finish. You can find the archives of this immediately at twitch.tv/PatrickKlepek. 24 hours later at youtube.com/PatrickKlepek. You can follow my work at waypoint.vice.com. You can follow me on Twitter at PatrickKlepek. You can follow my movie reviews at letterboxd.com/PatrickKlepek. Nightbot is out here tweeting out a poll about what's on that Goomba's head. I don't know. If you'd like to subscribe to the channel, it'd be appreciated. All that money goes to my daughter's college fund. If you cannot afford to subscribe, if it would infringe on your life in any way, do not. Enjoy the streams. It's all good. Thank you, everyone, for watching. We'll be back on Friday. We'll check out some more of those awesome games on quick levels or not. I feel like I've beaten it. I'm done. I'm good.